A restraining order isn't forever. Here's how long it typically lasts and how it can be extended and or terminated. So you've been served with a restraining order in Indiana and a judge has granted that restraining order. You might have the question, well, how long does this last? A restraining order can have a lot of negative implications in your life. First of all, it's going to prohibit any sort of contact between yourself and the person that filed the restraining order, but it also can have effects on future job employments, your current job, having parenting time with children. If you're going through a family law case, whether it's a paternity case, divorce case, having a restraining order filed and granted against you can have negative impacts. So you're always going to want to know, well, how long do these last? In Indiana, a typical restraining order is going to last for 2 years. After that 2 years, the person that asked for the restraining order can then go back to the court to say, hey, look, I know the 2 years is run up, but I still believe that I need more protection from the court and I want this restraining order to be extended. The court can have another hearing, hear more evidence, and determine whether or not there's reason for this restraining order to be extended even longer past that 2 years. Now, in certain circumstances, the judge may issue a restraining order that lasts indefinitely. And these are for extreme circumstances where the court thinks that there's going to be an ongoing threat to this protected party and they need more than just that 2-year standard. Now, restraining orders, even if they're 2 years or indefinite, can always be modified or even terminated or dismissed. And the way that happens is if the person that filed the restraining order wants it to either be modified, saying, hey, look, I have filed this restraining order against my husband, we're no longer together, he's out of my life, but we do have children together, I want it modified so that way at least we can have communication just for the kids. Or the person that asked for the restraining order says, a year's gone by, it's enough time, I want this person back in my life, I would like to terminate this restraining order. The big thing is that the person that filed the restraining order is going to be in control on whether or not it's extended, modified, or terminated. If you have questions about restraining orders, if you've been served with a restraining order and you need someone on your side to fight for you, please give us the Marc Lopez Law Firm a phone call, 317-632-3642. And always remember, plead the fifth.